I'll go first. Hey, Tristani. And no way I'm ever going to cast it, but I'm still not going to mull. We might find our fixers. We know we have a lot of white in our deck, so it's got a 2-drop. Not a terrible hand, not a great hand. Why did I choose to go first? Well, I guess because he showed me Archon. Alright. Got a lot of planes still in there. Got a lot of plains and forests still in there. Civic Saber on nobody. That's okay. Gate Creeper, nice. Alright, I guess we're going to go find our first... Oh, I should have put it on Drudge Beetle and gone for the extra damage. Done the Ethereal Armor this turn. And then again, I kind of like to save it when you want to push damage through, as opposed to just making a guy bigger and hoping they don't have removal for it. So, right now he could double block, which would be okay for him, and mean putting the common bonds all over my guy. That being said, using the more expensive spell now seems reasonable. He blocks. So 1 and 2, no problem. Common bond, common bond. 4/4s are good. It's especially good to do that before you could put Saber on anything. So I'm still pretty far away from Tristani with all these islands I'm drawing. That is scary. Void Wielder. I like this play. If you would like to replay that turn, it is up to you, sir. But I'm currently not interested in dealing with your junk. The thing is, though, I like my side of the board. Arath puts this right back in his corner. I wonder if I just push it to the limit before he has the chance to do that. Ooh, new Prov Guild Mage is nice. I wish I had another white so I could make this fly. So I'll block there. If I don't do Ethereal Armor, my guy just dies. They trade. Whatever, man. In for a day, in for a dollar. I'm just going to push, push, push. And hope to God he doesn't draw the white for that Wrath, or doesn't have the Wrath, or whatever. If he has downsize... Wait, does downsize cost 1 blue? Just give +1/+1? Oh, I thought it was just +1/+0. Why can't I draw either Righteous Authority, is my real question. Alright, we're pushing that damage through. Not at double white yet. Okay, bit of a problem. I gotta block that. Forest, eh? Not helpful. Alright. So if I go in, they trade. Not the worst thing that ever happened. Or I can try to get in the air over him, which is also probably a good plan. Wait, do I have Arcweaver mana? No. Let's see. Even if this dies, I get the counters. I'm taking out a big old Fencing Ace, which is being annoying as hell. I could go in with both, but it'll just block correctly. So the question is, do I wait a turn? As opposed to letting him do other things. I think I just wait a turn. And get ready to detain fencing ace. He'll come in big with the whatever guy. I'll block Void Wielder. Then try and rock the detain. Shari don't like it. Dun, dun. Rock the Casbah. Rock the Casbah. Shari don't like it. The cool thing is that even if he wraths now, I'm able to rebound with these because it doesn't look like I'm being forced to play them. He might have Stab Wound. Stab Wound on Guild Mage would have made me sad. He didn't even attack with the Vigilance guy. Wow. Well, I can drop the rock. I don't think I want to overextend. I think I just try and detain that and see what happens. It's probably just taking out a knight here. The problem is if I'm letting him get to Archon, Archon could shut me down. Although I can detain the Archon. Fart. Well, that's not retardedly good for him. I guess I have to see what he does here. I should have just went flying with the beetle for 5. But then I didn't have a play. So it seemed like detaining the other guy was a better... I mean, I got the knight off the table, but putting him to 3 would have been pretty smart. Luckily, if he was at 6 mana here, I'd be really scared, because that's 1 away from Archon. As it is, knowing I'm away from Archon, I can kind of drop something and not be too scared. If only I had a beater helping me out. I was not expecting Avenging Arrow. Wish I could get its toughness down. Uh-oh. Well, he's digging for cards. Did he find a land? Yes. And a precinct captain, so he's not setting himself up for... what do you call it? He's not setting himself up for... it doesn't matter. He's not setting himself up for Wrath. He wouldn't have played a guy. Alright. So we gotta put something down. 5/5s are pretty great. 2 5s that gain me a shit ton of life. Interesting, but we're trying to win the game. Arcweaver flying, along with New Prov Guildmage flying, is lethal. So maybe we can force that issue. It's very much looking like we're going to take 8 from a fencing ace. And try to fly over for the win. He might just be digging for Archon. Do I want to take 8 or do I want to lose Void Wielder? I kind of feel like I can take that hit. Then again, what is Void Wielder? Well, Void Wielder holds Precinct Captain back. Because the ground is going to become pretty muddy otherwise. I don't know. This is a close game. Let's put it that way. The thing is, if he goes digging for more cards, he definitely can't play Archon. He has been waiting for something. Kill something, I discard a card. Well, dick. Alright, tough call. It seems like the flyer puts me in a better position. 2/5 can block. 3/3 can block. See, if I ditch Tristani... I mean, that's my life, bro. Gonna gain me a shit ton of life. Farts. Another creature enters the battlefield. I think I lose the long game, and Tristani's pretty much made for the long game, where Skymark Rock is my aggressor. Only that guy. I'll allow it. Okay, so I can either drop both, or I can go flying, put him to 5 next turn, lethal, block there, hope it works. I wish I could detain both of these things, but I cannot. Let's see, if I go 2, if I drop both of these, is it lethal next turn anyway? 3, 4, 5, 6, no. Fly, damn it. Whereas if I had done 5 to him, it would be lethal. So, then again, but he would have had the knight. I don't know. Leave a potential dispel open. See what his plan is. He might have just outplayed me. I never drew my enchantment that draws cards, and I was not expecting Assassin Strike at all. Rock the Casbah, rock the Casbah. Sorry, don't like it. This might be him knowing he lost, because he is not immediately whipping down his cards and winning the game, and I definitely have lethal coming back at him. Surprised that's the only thing coming in. Oh, what is this? That's a good one. That's another good one. Fuck. Let's see. So I have Cellar of Songbirds to... Damn it. I was not expecting all of these things to come out. I do still have Drudge Beetle. Not going to help against Hover Barrier. This is toughness 2 or less, so I can't get this stupid thing off the board. I guess my thought is detain that, bounce that, beat into nothing. That sounds awful. I could also empty my hand. Well, getting Precinct Captain back to his hand is good. Blocking that with some crappy chump blocker seems fine. I guess we empty our hand, hope he wraths something. I could detain Hover Barrier to get 3 through. Do I have a play after that, though? No, if I had 1 more mana, I would like that play. Yes, please. Makes sense to me. Okay. Cellar of Birds. Stupid Wrath, making my games all confusing. Although next turn I can go detain and fly, so maybe I can get there. Rock the Casbah, rock the Casbah. So let's see, if I take this, do I want to take the hit? I'm coming back. He's got 2 guys in the air. And I have 4 power in the air. I can detain Hover Barrier and put the knight up. And beat with everything. Or what if everything goes flying? If I go air guy, air guy. Yeah, but then the Hover Barrier is not detained. I can put 6 points of flying in the air. It forces him to block. And it could just block like the flying knight and go to 1. God, I wanted to use that Underworld connection so bad. I don't think I take this hit. Oh, shit. Why did he do that? Is he getting ready to Wrath? Well, I can let him get 2 through. Let's put it that way. He's got 4 cards in hand. If he's going for the Wrath, I fucking lose. Oh, should have security blockaded. You got the Wrath there, guy, after I emptied out my shit. How does he still have 4 cards in hand? He probably wouldn't have tapped. Well, now I can't Wrath. Fuck me, man. What are you doing? Okay, detaining that on the ground seems just as useful as anything else. I detain that on the ground. That blocks my 3 whatever. I get 5 through. I can make something fly at instant speed if it looks like he's going to block it on the ground somehow. Detain. Yeah, like that. He might have Avenging Arrow. But it looks like I have Lethal coming through. Launch Party? Would Launch Party even stop this? Yeah, Launch Party would stop this. No, because it would put him to 2. Or no, I would lose 2. Because I don't read cards named Launch Party for some reason. There's Launch Party. Do I want to make something fly right now? No. Okay, I have him at 1. I have him at 1. He can't attack back in. He can't ever activate Underworld bullshit. I have a thing in my yard that makes this into a 3/3 flyer, or this into a 5/5 flyer. Just don't Wrath, for the love of God. Not gonna help you. Rock the Casbah. Rock. Okay. 1 card in hand. Do I just beat and see what happens? I beat with both. He's got to deal with both. Like, I'm trying to think. I guess there's really... either I win this turn or I don't win this turn. So let's put it on the bird, right? Would Righteous Whatever help me at all? No, because I have to jump block there. And just... well, maybe he's got a fog. So maybe I win next turn. Please tell me my bird did the duty. Oh, it was a close match. The close match. We're about to draw 1,800 lands. Okay. Well, I guess keeping Skymark Rock instead of Tristani was correct. That went a little longer than I usually like, but at least we're moving on with an undefeated record. Oh, we lost a game, I'm not going to lie. Let's go to round 2.